Morning guys, welcome back to the channel, OGA Outdoors. If you're new, my name's Ben. You can see I got my Echo, the CS590. I'm talking about the chain, but I'm not gonna sharpen it. It's what I call a ground and pound chain. It's probably half life, 2/3 life into the life of the chain. It's been damaged quite a bit. I've sharpened it back. It got to where it was pulling to the right, binding pretty bad. I've gotten it back where it's close, but I can't seem to get it exactly right. It's sharp, it cuts, but I'm back here, I'm working through a pile of logs I got from a tree service. They got some gravel and stuff in those, so I'm being selective. I don't want to use a new chain. I've already eliminated that. I did try to put a new chain on it. It cuts perfectly straight, so it's not the bar or anything to do with the saw. But we're gonna go back here and cut some, see how it works out, and either way we're gonna get into this cardboard box. I may have a solution here that might give this thing a try too. Well, there's no might. We're going to get into this later. So y'all stick around. So you saw there my little ground and pound chain. It's okay. I mean, I can feel it pulling a little bit, wanting to torque to the right. But on the smaller stuff like this, you know, 6-8 inches, it's doing all right. We're gonna move on to something bigger like this right here, probably in the 10 to 12 inch range. I got a feeling it's gonna be binding pretty good here. We'll just have to see. Depending on how you cut too, you can take your time, not bear down the log so hard, and it'll cut straighter, if that makes sense. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I guess the little chain, the little ground and pound chain made a liar out of me. You can see this cut here, this one here. They're both pretty straight. There is a little bit of cupping. If you look really close, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're cupped and cutting just a little bit to my right. I mean, I can live with this, especially out here in these logs that are on the ground. You never know when you're gonna hit something. I've actually found some gravel that was embedded in the bark, I guess where the tree fell, maybe in some gravel or something when the tree service cut it. But right now it's cutting good. I guess I got lucky on my sharpening, but like I say, I can deal with this cutting like this all day, especially in this mess. But I got another idea. Let's just go ahead and go up here and see what's in the box, and then we'll go from there. I've waited long enough. I've had this box for about 2.5 weeks now, so I'm gonna go ahead and tear in here into this thing and see what's here. Couple pieces of paper. One is a description. The other one says a gift for you from Jeffrey. We'll get more to Jeffrey here in a minute. There's another box inside the other. We got a pair of gloves. Some kind of little tool kit. It says Neotech. Hearing protection. says it's a mixing pot. I guess mix your own oil, or gas, oil. All right, we have a operator's manual for a Neotech NH 843. Can y'all see that? Bar cover. Got the bar, a chain, and the little Neotech 843 chainsaw. Okay, so this saw came from Jeffrey. He's actually got a YouTube channel. He's the Firewood Doctor. He did a chainsaw giveaway for his channel. He got 2,000 subscribers. So I will happen to watch the video, and I went in the comments and entered me whatever the requirements were. Well, a couple weeks later, sometime, he contacted me and said, hey, you won the saw. So here it is. I'm not gonna bore y'all watching me put a saw together. I mean, hopefully everybody knows how to put the bar and the chain on, but I'm gonna put it on, get it gassed up, oiled up, and we're gonna go out here and see how the little saw runs. It's all assembled. The Neotech NH 843 specs on it say it's got a 16-inch bar. It's a 43cc, 2.95 horsepower. So I've gassed it up, put the oil in it, got the chain on. So let's just see if we can get it to start. I hadn't even primed it or anything. All right, the bulb seems to be primed. We've got a choke here, on-off switch over here. So that should be ready to go. Well, it did start pretty easily, straight out of the box. Do a little more adjustment on the chain, maybe tighten it up a little bit, and we'll go see how it cuts. Okay, well, you can see behind me all those rounds. This thing is cutting great. Yeah, right, I cut 2 rounds. All those rounds back there came out of this tree service wood. I got 2 loads of tree service wood dumped here. I've already cut, split, and stacked 1 full cord, so I'm thinking there's gonna be probably at least 3 cords. That's a pretty good score, but the little saw here, I cut 2 rounds with it. It seems to be a whole lot richer than I am. Jeffrey, the Firewood Doctor, he said it may need some mods. He mentioned a couple things. Right now, all I'm going to do is maybe tweak the carburetor a little bit. See if I can get it to maybe lean up a little. did a few modifications there with the carburetor, mainly on the high end. I screwed the screw in, leaned it up some. It cut better. You saw that round I cut here. Cut pretty good. I'll research some modifications down the road. Main thing is, though, I don't want to get this new saw with a new chain in one of these gravels I was telling you about. You can see right here, there's a gravel right there. It was embedded in the bark like I was telling you earlier. Definitely don't want to butcher up this chain the first day, but if you get a chance, go over and check out the Firewood Doctor. I'll leave you a link down in my pinned comments and the description box. See what he's got going on. I appreciate him sending me the gift, but when I got a little more time, I'll do a little more research and we'll get into some modifications for this thing. But right now I gotta get back to, I guess, with the ground and pound saw, and we'll get these logs worked up so I can get back to splitting. But if you like my videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And I'll catch you on the next video. Good Lord willing. Thanks for watching.